on, it seems like there's a smartphone app for just about everything these days. How about one, though, that actually helps you save on your phone bill? This morning, we've got some ways to help you cut the cost on that bill. Kelli Grant, senior consumer reporter for smartmoney.com. She joins us now with more. Kelli, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Got sort of a good news, bad news scenario for these first 3 tips, and we'll start with this one first. Embrace that data plan. What do you mean?
Well, the downside is that if you're buying a new phone, a lot of the times it comes part and parcel with some sort of a data plan requirement. Your carrier tells you have to pay for this every month, whether you're really using it or not. But if you're smart about how you use it, you can actually save some money. We're seeing some new apps coming out that actually will use your data connection to either make voice phone calls or to send instant messages. And if you're smart about that, then you can use it to pay for fewer voice minutes and eliminate text messages altogether.
I am the texting king, by the way. I think it was something like 3,000 in 1 month, something crazy like that. You say, though, for somebody maybe like me that texts a lot, don't get that unlimited plan. Why?
And I hate to tell you, you're still not beating the average teenager,
really?
But you're close, but just a little bit under.
What is that, by the way? Do you know?
It's about 3,300 and change. But if you're paying for that unlimited plan, and that's about $20 a month on a lot of these carriers, then you can eliminate it altogether by using some of these apps that actually just use, it's an instant messenger feature, like you'd see AOL Instant Messenger, Yahoo Messenger, all of those that you're familiar with on your desktop work right on your phone, and you can just send messages to people instead, and that's easily $20 a month savings.
Chat over VoIP or voice over IP. Something like maybe a Skype. How does that help?
That can actually be extremely helpful, especially if you're on a prepaid plan or if you're making a lot of international phone calls. You can avoid using those voice minutes and just use one of these apps. They do tend to use a decent amount of data depending on how long you talk, but you're saving there, again, probably about 20 minutes or $20 a month. And then if it's international phone calls, we found just in a few examples, easily another $20 a month on top of that.
Now, these things don't work unless you have somebody to use them with. So tell your mom, tell your dad, tell the kids, the husband, the wife, get everybody on board so that you can actually have somebody to use these apps with.
Exactly. The entire point of them is that you are connecting with other people using these apps. So if you want to use Skype, for example, it's only really free if you're calling another Skype user.
Right.
And for some of these other apps, I can't send you an instant message if you're not on the same program. So everyone needs smartphones, and that is kind of a hitch for a lot of these. So you're not usually able to eliminate your voice and your texting altogether, but you can at least cut that down.
And then last, and certainly not least here, watch the bill when it's all said and done.
Definitely. Data is more expensive when you're looking at that on a cost basis than voice or texting. So this is really only good for people who are either on that unlimited plan or who aren't doing a lot of other data-intensive features, like you're either watching video or you're doing a lot of web surfing. So you can usually go online on your carrier and find out how much data you're using every month and just check out and see, if you're making this switch, how much more, if anything, is that going to cost you.
Yeah, it doesn't really work if you're kind of overspending on the bill. You've kind of defeated the purpose of the whole thing.
Exactly.
Kelli Grant with the good word. Always good to see you. Appreciate you joining us this morning, Kelli.
Thank you.